when we reach the end of the year, it's always a time when you want to put your entire life in perspective and see where you've come and where you're going. There are so many aspects of our life that we can change, that we can improve. There's so many things that we long for, that we want. We have so many needs and wants. And as our family grows, it seems as if everything just keeps expanding and becoming more and more. And like it never ends. It's not your needs, it's the needs of your children and the needs of your grandchildren and the needs of the family at large. It's the needs of other people. And it gets all confusing towards the end of the year. There's some sort of an exhaustion that comes from just trying to have fun. There is this over-stimulation that takes place in the month of between November and December end. Too much of everything, too much of people, too much of shopping, too many bills, too much taking place, too many interactions, too many things to consider, too many things to wrap up. And this stimulation gives you the total burnout in the beginning of the year. This is what makes all resolutions fail. So whatever resolution you take on the 1st of January, usually by the 1st of February is going to be gone. You just cannot run on willpower. This is why towards the end of the year, I ask that everybody look deep into themselves and just pick 3 simple goals that they want to work on. 3 things that they want to do. Not too many, not too many. 3 simple things. It can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3. You don't want to make a long list of things that you want to accomplish in the year. You can always change your goals. You can always make them, refresh them. You can always reinvent yourself and make new goals. But if we do small things at a time, it's much more achievable. So if you tell someone who's addicted to cigarettes to give up smoking for the rest of his life, and he decides on January 1 he's going to do it, usually it goes right back by February 1st. Because the rest of your life is too much of a burden. It's much easier to just for today, just for now, just for this week, for this month, to have a small goal that for this month, for this week, for this day, I won't do it. I won't drink. I won't eat chocolates. I won't go shopping. All the things that you want to change, all the habits that you want to break. I won't gossip. That's a big one, right? I won't talk about people behind their backs. All these things that we find so difficult to do. If we do it just for today, it's going to work for a short time. So let these goals not be your lifelong goals. Let them be the ones you want to work on just now. Do I want to work on worrying less? Do I want to work on eating less? Do I want to work on exercising, say 5 days a week, 3 days a week, for 10 minutes a day? Don't make grand goals of going to the gym for 1 hour, 5-7 days a week. It's not going to happen. Start with small steps. 10 minutes a day is something you can do. 20 minutes a day is something you can do. So make your goals achievable. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, make it achievable. Don't put it out of your reach that you'll get frustrated within 15, 20 days and you'll get fed up, your body will start hurting, your arm will hurt, your leg will hurt. Say, no more exercising for me. Start with baby steps, but start. And put these goals everywhere. Now, if you just say, I won't sit in the house all day doing nothing, that's not a very achievable goal, right? When you put things in terms of something negative, you usually don't stay. When you say, I will not drink or I will not eat chocolates, that's the greatest temptation that will happen. That is what you'll be tempted to do. Instead, try to flip it around and try to make your goals more positive, something more achievable, right? So I will include a lot more green vegetables in my diet. Half my plate will be vegetables. Okay, so this is when we're trying to give up the sweets and the chocolates and the other good stuff that we're trying to give up. It's very hard to just push everything away, to push it away totally. So don't try and do that. Don't make your goals about things that you want to give up by saying, I want to give this up. Have it as an intention at the back of your mind, but put it in a way that you get inspired. So a goal of saying, I am slim, I am healthy, I am strong. If I put it as a positive affirmation, I'm going to do whatever it takes. If I want to be slim, I cannot eat the chocolates and the chocolate cake. If I want to be healthy, I cannot sit around all day without going for a walk or without working out at the gym. If I make my goals wider and broader, that helps a few people. So there's no one rule for everyone. We did it in the first 5 years. We did like 5 or 10 things, and most people forgot all about it in about 3 months' time. So what I'm asking you to do is look at your life and think about things that you're going to be able to achieve. That is within your grasp. And then think of 3 things that you want to change in this world, that you want so that our children can be in a better world than we are. Maybe climate change, maybe oceans, maybe cleaner air, maybe better politicians. So many things we can think of, right? We begin the year thinking we want this, we want that, but we must always fall back on what is already yours. See, you're very lucky. We are very lucky to even be born today. Just the fact that you woke up from your sleep is a wonderful thing. For that itself, you've got to be grateful. So grateful. You see, gratitude changes everything. Gratitude takes away that longing for something more, something else. When you feel that you've got so much, that you've got everything that you need, the feverishness with which we hanker, we long for things, that lessens. There is nothing wrong to want and to desire, because that is the nature of the mind. The mind always wants you to do bigger and better things. You achieve one goal, it's on to the next. You get that, and then it's on to the next. That's the way things work. And that's a good thing, because if not for that, there'd be absolutely no motivation to do anything, right? But what becomes difficult when desires get feverish When instead of a desire, it becomes a hankering, a longing, which keeps disturbing your mental peace, which makes you feel that you've not achieved anything, that you've not finished what you had to do, that it's less than what is expected, that people want more from you and you've disappointed them. See, all these negative thoughts then start coming in. This is why gratitude is so important. And actually, if you sit and make for the next 10 days just a gratitude journal of something you're grateful for each day, you'll be surprised at how your entire perspective on life changes. Your mind stops going to things that you lack, and it starts feeling the abundance of what you have. And we have everything. If you're born today and you can walk and you can breathe, you're okay. You're fine. You're better than a million others. A million others. To be born where you are, to be here, to be surrounded by people who love you, to have enough food to eat, to have a roof above your head. All these things are blessings. We want extraordinary lives. We want success. We want fame. We want money. We want all those things. But sometimes you need to fall back on who you are and be absolutely grateful to have just an ordinary life. And then you can fill it up with little miracles that make your life extraordinary. A smile, a chocolate cake, a little gift, the sound of birds, the hug from a friend, the grandson running up to you, right? So many little things that happen in our lives every day. Somebody makes you a cup of tea. It's not something big, but it's these little miracles that take place every day that we miss. We have it, and we want the other thing we don't have. Our mind is always going to what we don't have. So in 2023, as we approach the end of the year, for the next 10 days till we reach, write one thing you're grateful for. Let's do it in the group. Today, whatever it is you're grateful for, just write. Think about it and feel it. You know, when you feel gratitude, your Vishuddha chakra completely gets cleared up. And you'll feel it. You'll feel the feel. You feel like your throat is closing. When you are grateful, there is no longing. There is no hankering. There is no uneasiness. All uneasiness comes because you're going from one desire to the other desire, to the other desire, to the other desire. And we're saying, no, we don't like this. No, we don't like that. No, we don't like this. Why do you feel so good as you get out of meditation? Because in that moment, as you're surfacing up, everything is exactly as it should be. There's nothing more that needs to be added. See, there's no lack. It feels complete. The mind is not there to tell you, okay, now it's dinner time, you need to go and eat. You must be hungry. And there's chocolates to eat after that. You know, the mind is not telling you anything. That's the reason that we get back again and again to our meditation. Because at least for that one day, for that 1 hour, for that 1 week, you feel good about yourself. You feel you've got it all. You feel complete. You feel satisfied. Om Namah Shivaya.